This is a team that is no stranger to winning. The best NCAA team we've ever seen out of the University of Southern California. Don't shake your head, Kelly. You know you are. Out of Fullerton, California. Let me hear it for the blocker. Let me hear it for Kelly Claes. And her partner, oh my, establishing herself as an incredible young defender, one of the best in the world already, and she knows she has a higher peak she wants to reach. And it starts right now, Sara. It starts getting your name on a trophy. It starts with your first AVP Tour win. Let's make it happen. Let me hear it. Out of Huntington Beach, she is Hughes. And their opponents. This team, oh my goodness, they are all over the place. The defender, the blocker, you see Brooke go over on one. Some of the best vision and one of the most controlled teams in the world in volleyball. They've got one win in 2017, that was in Seattle. Looking to make it 2 here at the championships. And we're gonna meet the young lady first. Yes, we are. Maybe the biggest smile in Stadium Court. Look at that thing. Look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, you're gonna fall in love with Summer Ross. I can't not smile when I see you, Summer. Look at that thing. Look at that thing. Yeah. And her partner, ladies and gentlemen, out of Florida. An absolutely incredible defender. You've loved what she's done. Over on one, the dig kill, the best vision on the beach. Steady as they come. You, Brooke, I'm talking about you. Let me hear it for Brooke Youngquist Sweat.
And we're back on Stadium Court, the last match of the season for the great AVP Tour, the last match of the Gold Series. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. It all comes down to this. 4 players playing for the championship. And we're gonna start off with a little transition opportunity for both teams. That one goes long. I am Tri-Born here. Trying to finish strong from a long season on the AVP Tour. It's been great. Joined by Rich Lamborn. Rich, it's been a great tournament so far, and I think the best is yet to come.
Yeah, wouldn't it be spectacular if in the men's final we saw the oldest player ever to get a win, and we saw a team yet with a win to get a victory here in Chicago. What a great way that would be to wrap up the season. They're gonna have a tall task in front of them though, as Brooke and Summer jumping out to an early lead here.
Right, both Ross and Sweat have a few victories under their belt. Here's Sara Hughes. Hammer over on one, and that is in. Great play there by Sara Hughes.
Call that a taste of your own medicine.
Right. Brooke Sweat, of course, probably does that specific play more than anyone on tour.
We saw a bunch of it in the semifinal against Day, Britt Hochevar.
Nice seam read there. Claes going all the way to the barriers to pull that one out, and Ross hits it out. Wow. Hustle from Kelly Claes there, getting him right back in and into the lead. Check out this hustle play. So athletic. She's selling out for her team. And of course, it pays off with an error there from Summer Ross.
Really nice job by Sara Hughes to get that ball high and deep so her bigger partner has a time to get back up to the net.
Oh, wow. Huge hammer with no one up. And Claes makes it look easy. That's 4 points in a row. Well, if there was ever a question about the pressure getting to these two, the 22-year-old Sara Hughes and the 21-year-old Sara Claes, they've squashed that conversation. They're here to play. Nice, clean, high line from Brooke Sweat. Finding the open court on that shot there.
Crazy to think that Summer Ross is only 2 years older than Sara Hughes. At 24 years old, she's been out here on tour so long, she kind of forewent her college eligibility.
Much
briefly
more.
at University of Washington for the indoor team, but came out to the beach early.
Much more professional experience, but we also talked about earlier, Claes and Hughes had an unbelievable run in college where they won the national championships multiple times at USC.
Over on one there from Brooke, but Sara's on it.
Sara Hughes putting it down with authority. What a play. Here we go, Kelly Claes back on the line. She's been deadly from the line the last 2 days of this tournament. That one she just places deep. Ross goes on two. Hughes is all over it and she delivers. Such a good player, Sara Hughes. Understands the game so well for a 22-year-old. Makes great reads. Makes it really look easy. There's a drop and an error from Brooke Sweat. That is a big lead early on for the youngsters. Sara and Kelly haven't had the best year on the domestic tour this season. They had a lot of expectation on them throughout the season, but they're making their push when it counts most here at the AVP Championships in Chicago, Illinois. There you see the wannabes. Rich's favorite fans.
My favorite crew at the tournament here. They bring the party wherever they go. And they got the head-to-toe gold in celebration of the AVP Gold Series. Final leg here in Chicago. Getting a little break from the sun as the sun's kind of tucked behind the buildings behind us later in the day. It's still plenty warm. It's a great environment. DJ Rouchet keeping the crowd ready to party.
80 degrees here in Chicago. Maybe a little cooler in the shade of the buildings. There you see the young USC alumni take the court, and Summer Ross and Brooke Sweat on the other side here. Brooke Sweat, the only Olympian out on the sand, most experienced player at the professional level. Brooke Sweat looking to will her team to victory here at the championships. No easy task though. That's a touch off the block, it's gotta go over. Claes goes over, and Sweat is dug up by Hughes. Net by Summer Ross. That's a costly mistake right there. Brooke Sweat came up with the dig for her partner, but like you said earlier, Rich, it seems like every time you net, your partner gets the dig. Maybe those might be just the ones that you remember, but it seems to happen more times than not. Summer Ross coming right back though. Getting a side out for her partner there. Summer Ross, such an impressive player, 24-year-old from San Diego, California. Here's Sara Hughes, dug up by Brooke Sweat. Two of my favorite defenders to watch out here on tour, so entertaining. Now Sara Hughes is stuck at the net, and Summer Ross goes over the 5'10" block of Sara Hughes. Side switch at 9-5. switching on multiples of 7 here. Here's Summer Ross back to serve. Nice high line there by Summer Ross.
Sara Hughes, rather. That
Sorry,
tucked perfectly.
over Summer Ross.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
Pretty comfortable lead early in set 1 here for Hughes and Claes. Kind of surprised they don't stay exclusively on Sweat.
Yeah, Summer, known for a really good, clean, consistent side-out game. Sweat, undersized, but certainly makes up for it with her ball control. There's Sara Hughes. Sweat's going on too, but Hughes continuing to be great defensively. She and Brooke Sweat going back and forth. Ross.
Oh, there was a touch there. See if they get this. Yeah, okay.
So that's going to go in the favor of the lines judge, seeing the touch off the block.
Powwow there,
Seems
nicely
like
done
right.
by the referees.
Here we go, Sara Hughes, 4-time national champion from USC. Nice hustle there by Summer Ross. 4 national championships from Sara Hughes in college. Claes and Hughes together at USC, where they started to build this chemistry you're seeing here. Went on a 100-match winning streak at one point in college. I don't think anyone's come even close to that. And wow.
A little bit
Ref's gonna call a
tight.
double. Calling it tight, but this is the finals. You know, you gotta perform at the highest levels. The refs have high expectations here. Summer Ross called for the double. 12-7, nice lead for Claes and Hughes. Claes into the net. Brooke Sweat back to serve.
Saw a lot of enthusiasm and motion at the beginning of this set. It's calmed down just a little bit as we've settled into this match from Hughes and Claes. I think they'll be looking to regain that as this match goes forward. I think that's when they're playing at their best, when they're fiery and emotional, like you see there.
You see that focus and fire from Sara Hughes. Something you see in a lot of elite athletes, and to see her so confident and focused and winning plays like that at the net at only 22 years old, it's really impressive, and it says a lot about the future that we have watching those two play, Hughes and Claes. U.S. has a good future in women's beach volleyball, that's for sure. Check out what Mark Sherman's up to down at the sand.
You hear the music start, and you two get after it. We are playing for tickets to Escape to Margaritaville, Broadway in Chicago. Let's go. Solid start, ladies. Solid start. Use your space, Liza. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. I'm with it. Family environment. Family environment. Nice job, Liza. Get after it. Oh boy. Oh, yes. Yes. A+ for effort. A+ for effort. Next. Do either of them know it? They don't. That's okay, though. Is this the finish, Jeremy? This is the last one. You better get after it. You better earn it right now. Okay, and there it is. Now it's time to decide who is our winner. All right, everybody, here we go. Jen or Liza? Who thinks Jen is the champ? What about Liza? Liza, who's got Liza? Oh, Liza, I'm so sorry. Jen, taking home the championship, yes. Get him, get out. We're gonna bomb who? The Wannabes. Out of love, out of love. You have a fro. Now it's more froey. Oh, and free stuff.
Sweat.
Beautiful cut shot, Kelly Claes.
Sara Hughes back to serve. Coming out of that timeout.
Nice pickup on that line shot and a great cut shot there from Kelly Claes. Talked about it in the semifinal. She's got to establish that thing because her preferred shot is this line cross body, as we see right there.
Keeping it alive, but not able to put that in play. Another one of those plays where you like to see Summer just keep it in play, give her defense a chance. She has the 3-time AVP Defensive Player of the Year on her team in Brooke Sweat, and the only Olympian on the court. So, got to give her defense a chance there. But here's Sara Hughes back to serve, going to the Olympian Brooke Sweat, and she delivers. Great vision there as they bring it within 6. This is quite a lead that the ladies have here, Claes and Hughes. Sweat back to serve.
What a shot there from
right
Claes.
in the back of the court.
Right in the corner.
Sara and Kelly are dialed
Nice self-coverage there from Sara Hughes.
They are feeling it, these ladies.
Tough to put a ball away on their side of the court.
There's Sweat squeaking one in there.
10-16. The Summer Ross back to serve.
Summer Ross, 24-year-old, back to serve. Ooh la la. Summer Ross turning that block on right when her team needs it most. A lot of nice blocks in that semifinal matchup. And look at that. Just getting her hands in the right spot is Summer Ross.
We'll switch sides.
Perfectly placed shot there.
Sara Hughes goes right up the gut.
Set drifted off just a little bit, but Sara placed it perfectly down the middle. Take a look here. Still managed to keep the ball in front of her, get a good aggressive approach. Snap it between the defenders.
Here's Sara Hughes. Wow, nice touch by Hughes, but she can't come up with it. Sweat going back to serve, 12-17. We've seen a lot of comebacks. Almost every match it seems like there's been a comeback, so let's keep an eye on this score here. See if Claes and Hughes can hang on to it, and they do. There's been times in the last few matches as these girls have grinded their way through the winner's bracket that Kelly Claes seems like she's carrying her team. And then times when Sara's carrying her team. And the other one just kind of steadies out. And right now I'm seeing Sara Hughes kind of step up in this moment. Clay's not having to make and create too many difficult plays like she has been before. Hughes kind of being that anchor for her team right now. But it's so great to know that either partner can step up at either moment. There's another service error there by Summer Ross.
Yeah, of course, perfect world, you both want to be playing at the highest of levels, but in the event that that's not happening, it's great to be able to ham and egg it, so to speak, where one person's playing really well if you're struggling even slightly. And then if you start to struggle a little bit, your partner picks up the slack for you.
Oh, Summer. The look on your face says it all, Rich Lamborn. I wish you could see him.
A couple big stuffs there from Summer to keep her team alive here. Set number 1. Big dive into the angle.
Good
oh, yeah.
blocker.
I mean, Kelly
There
hit
she
that so
is.
hard it sort of knocked Summer sideways, but her hand positioning was good enough to get that stuff.
Oh, wow, again, that
Just
same
shove one
play.
down, why don't
Summer
you?
making
Sara
plays at the net,
Hughes
blocking-wise, but
powering it to the ground,
you'd like to see her win that ball to net.
Set
That's the
point,
second
set
one that
one.
Sara Hughes came up with, and that gives them set point. Sara Hughes back to serve. Sorry, Kelly Claes back to serve. Isn't it crazy that Summer Ross is the second oldest player on the court right now at 24 years old in the finals of the AVP championship? And that's a touch off the block. Brooke
We
Sweat.
will switch
Brooke Sweat, the
sides maybe
31-year-old,
for the last time.
keeping it
It's
alive.
set number 1.
Looking to extend this first set.
20.
It's kind of the reverse
Sara
of what we
Kelly won,
saw all
side
day
out
on the
away
men's side.
from taking the first
In the
set.
final, everybody was 30 plus.
Right.
We had a couple of the semifinals where there was one player in their 20s. Here we only have one player barely in their 30s.
Another opportunity to chip away at the lead, and she does, the Olympian. Brooke Sweat, 2016 Olympian with Lauren Fendrick. Chipping away. If they don't even win this set, it'll be great to know that they're building momentum, right? Gaining a few points, getting a rhythm. And that ball's out. Youngsters, I'm not going to say they're feeling the pressure, but they're definitely giving up
And they
some
get
points late here.
17 to 20.
And you don't want to do that on a team like Summer Ross and Brooke Sweat, who are always able to go on runs. On 2. No, into the net is Summer Ross on another dig.
Sara and Kelly,
In my opinion, that's
21-17.
kind of been the difference, right? Both teams playing steady. These girls playing very well, steadying out, making plays, but more importantly, not making errors. And a few errors coming from the side of
Okay,
Summer
we are
Ross.
down to the
And that
finals
seems
of
to
our
have been the
employee
difference there. It was
appreciation
2 or 3
Dizzy
points.
Bat bracket. And
But
it comes down
great
to a
matchup
last
nonetheless.
second substitution. Big wave Dave because referee Suzanne had to take off. And our photographer Empu, and we are making you guys work here at the finish. We're going to start with 10
Have a
sit-ups.
look at Mark running the finals of the staff dizzy bat
Then we come down to
competition.
the bats. We go dizzy bat. Then we run down to that corner. We do 10 push-ups. Then we get those dizzy bats. And finally, we run back here. The first one to serve the ball over wins. We good? You fine with that, Empu? It was your idea, Empu. So, Big Wave Dave versus Empu for the finale. You guys ready for this? One more time. Dizzy bat. Employee appreciation. Yes. Yes, and here we go. You cool with this? You good with Dave in this? You're fine. You want Dave in this. I don't know if Dave wants to be in this. You want to do it, John? Whoa, John. Oh, John Rodriguez is taking one for the team. Wait, but, oh no, you said no? Well, you think he's in better shape? You think he's going to be, all right, Johnny, yeah. Whatever challengers want to come out here and make it happen, whoever wants it. No. You want funk? We want funky. This is getting weird. Somebody take his place. Steve Funk. Oh, this is going to get real. Can't wait to see Steve do a sit-up. Here we go. 10 sit-ups in 3, 2, 1, go. Whoa. Oh boy, that is a lenient definition of sit-up. All right, here we go. To the bats we go. To the bats we go. Empu versus Funky. Get it going, boys. Go, 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 go. Fast, 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 fast. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. To the push-ups on this corner. Oh, they're not even dizzy. That's not even fair. Push-ups. Woo! Is that 10, Steve? Did we count 10? I think it might have been 10. Yeah, I think we're good. And the last dizzy bat, go. Go, gentlemen. You two. Oh boy, I'm keeping my mouth. Oh, yeah. Go, go, go. Get that bat in the ground. Get it in the ground, Funky. This is for the win, and you got to buy, so you better make it good. Come on. Faster, go, 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 go. Faster, I'm not stopping you. We got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on. To the end line, we got one more ball to serve. Oh, their balance is impressive right now. For the win. Oh, it's out of bounds. Get your ball and serve it again. You got to serve it again. We got to go inbounds. Empu for the win. Yeah, baby. The jump serve. So here's the deal. Here's the deal. Steve, yours technically went in first, but he jump served. And that gives him like an extra 3 seconds. So, Empu, the photographer, the champion of our employee appreciation dizzy bat bracket. Yeah, what do you have to say, Empu?
I want to thank my sponsors, Wannabes, that supported me from the start. I want to thank Kelly for making me do this.
Chicago!
Steve for doing girl push-ups. And everybody else. Thank you, Chicago. I'm out.
And a scrappy start to set number 2. It's 1-0 for Summer and Brooke.
And welcome back. If you weren't entertained by that timeout or that intermission entertainment, these ladies will have to do. Great first set. Touch off the block. And we're all tied up, 1-1. Sara Hughes, Kelly Claes. Rich, this just in from our AVP statisticians. They will be the youngest team to ever win an AVP. We just saw Johnny Hyden break the record for oldest player to ever win an AVP. If Sara Hughes and Kelly Claes win this event, they will be the youngest team to ever win an AVP event, breaking the record of Kelly Larson and Betsy Flint. Quite
In
an
combined age,
accomplishment.
we're talking there, right?
Combined age, yes. So here's Brooke Sweat looking to put one away, and she does. So Hughes, Claes will be 44 years and 6 months old, combined age. Larson and Flint won their first AVP at 46 years and 4 months total. So they'll have them by about 2 years, setting that record. That one could stand for a while if they can pull this second set off here. They're on the verge of it, and Summer Ross delivering to the corner. Great start by those two, Ross and Sweat. This is one of the best beach volleyball events I've seen in a long time, maybe ever. Just every single match, such high quality games, and history could be made on both the men's and the women's final here. Cut shot, Summer Ross again into the net. Luckily, Brooke Sweat didn't dig that one, so it didn't matter too much, but Ross gonna have to be careful with these errors here as we move on.
Hey, you like to see that, the final event of the year, history being made, quality match after quality match. Wow.
Look at that.
Kelly Claes has shown us time and time again that she's highly, highly proficient with the left hand. And another glimpse at it there as she knocks it into the deep middle with the left knuckle pokey.
That is not easy to do at all.
A change of direction for both players on her
It's
team.
hard enough just to use the pokey.
Yep.
She goes lefty with it. Here's Sweat from the pin. Goes high line, it's blocked. Summer Ross coming back in transition on the back set. She goes again over the block. Here's Summer Ross, back to serve. She's been quite a force at the net so far, making some really nice blocks. Here's Sara Hughes. A little off the net. Ross is gonna drop, and really nice seam swing. Getting it down to the sand. Really hard to do against a player like Brooke Sweat.
A couple times we've seen that out of her now. A set that's a little further off than she'd like it, but she does a nice job of staying behind it, jumping hard and swinging down the middle.
Here we go, Sara Hughes, another trans opportunity. Claes takes it into her own hands and puts it down. Maybe a little tentative from Kelly Claes here. See that block as well? Not finishing that block and then hitting it over on two, but not really finding court, kind of just going in a general direction. Hughes, on the other hand, looking sharp right now. There's Kelly Claes going back to serve. I'd like to see that serve of Kelly Claes, the serve we've been seeing all tournament. Jeez, that was such a nice cut shot from Sara Hughes. But Kelly Claes has been serving phenomenally this tournament. Let's see if she can get back on that streak. Right now, it looks like she's just kind of placing it. That's got to come over as a touch, and Claes puts it away there. There's that accuracy on two, right? A little more precision to detail from Kelly Claes.
She's so good at that crossbody swing. She almost, let's look here. She doesn't, I mean, she kind of turns her shoulders late, but she almost masks it and swings that where you're not fully able to see where her shoulder's going.
Here's Sweat, no block, and she errs in the net.
And Kelly and Sara take the lead.
Wow,
7-6.
Kelly and Sara back in the lead quickly. They are on a mission right now, looking for their first victory as professional athletes, at least on the American Tour. Jump, bump, and jumbo! Why not?
Some of the most electrifying plays we've seen all weekend coming out of these two here.
There's something you don't practice, but when you're feeling it, you're feeling it. Reverse, jump, bump, jumbo, Laya.
Just such great control from both players there.
Gotta love the smile on these ladies' faces.
I really like the change of direction that Kelly Claes showed us there. She was pulling, kind of pulled hard. Brooke gave her the short cut shot, and she was able to stop her retreat, touch that up.
There's a poke shot, but it doesn't go deep enough. Right to Claes. Claes' cut shot goes down. This is a big run, and these two are looking really confident and really sharp. Of course, Sweat and Ross are going to take a timeout here, and I think that's a smart timeout.
Yeah, rightfully so, I would say.
So, Rich, I talked to these ladies. I got a little intel in between sets.
Okay.
And Kelly said, I asked Kelly, kind of what's the key for you to keep playing at the high level you were playing at? And she said, just side out, just side out. That's all she had to say to me. That's all the strategy she's going in with, really. Side out and have fun. And when you see that smile on her face, it usually means she's siding out. A little bit of a slow start, I thought, but they've turned it on nicely. And they know that in this game, if you side out, you can't lose. Especially when you get to the end, you literally can't lose.
Right.
If you side out. So, gotta love the youngsters taking that strategy there, keeping it simple, and then on the other side, Summer Ross said key for them to play their game is just keeping the ball low and controlled. So when you keep that ball low, it's usually easier to control on the next touch. So the first touch is low, the second touch, the set, you can keep low if you want, and then you can really get that third touch wherever you need it.
Yep. It's good intel there.
I'm quick.
Yeah.
Ran down there, got a little intel from our AVP staff who's down there in the booth, talking to their coaches.
So you not only run the rumor mill, but you do the investigations as well.
Yeah, you know, I'm running all over the place.
Get a well-rounded experience from Tri-Born.
Here we go, Kelly Claes. Can she get that serve going? She had a few aces yesterday in the quarterfinals. Sweet shot from Sweat.
One of the interesting nuances of stadium court here is you get varying shadows and sunlight streaks.
So we have some kind of building behind us blocking the court for blocking the sun for about 3/4 of the court here. Sometimes it's really difficult when you go from the shade to the sun and you're looking up at the ball, but luckily the sun's in the back of the court, so it shouldn't be a problem. That's another sweet shot from Brooke Sweat.
Really nice cut shot, especially as Kelly retreated. Talked a little bit about, do you want to swing at the blocker? Usually the blocker and their defender are expecting that, so that's a really nice cut shot to kind of mix it up from Brooke Sweat.
Here's Brooke Sweat. Kelly Claes looking to side out. She's, like she said, was so important, and she does. Once again, side out. That's the strategy behind Hughes and Claes. No easy task against the three-time Defensive Player of the Year in Brooke Sweat.
Certainly not.
Going to Sweat. There's Ross on 2. Nice quick side out. Claes and Hughes up 11-9. As they get another opportunity here to side out. Oh, so clean. That ball was almost tight enough to where I thought maybe she'd push it through the block again like she did earlier. Instead, she gets her feet there, contacts it at a high point, and cuts it really sharp. It's a really nice play, a really high-level play, and a really high-pressure situation from Sara Hughes.
From a technical standpoint, I really love how she kind of flies up into the ball and uses her momentum to kind of power that cut shot, right?
As you mentioned all day, it's a nice shot when they land balanced, right? Whether you're blocking or hitting, when you come down balanced, more times than none, you won that play. Whatever happened, you usually won that. If you see the block come down off balance, usually they lost that play.
In fairness, I only mentioned that as a repetition of something you astutely observed earlier on one of our broadcasts.
Cool. We feed off each other well.
Marky Mark working the crowd during the technical timeout here.
Mark Sherman getting better every tournament as well, right?
Oh, yeah.
It just seems like he's having more fun, getting the crowd more and more into it each and every match. Really love what he's doing for the sport. Mark Sherman.
Certainly not a requirement for his job, but just kind of an added bonus. The kid's got a cannon.
Yeah.
He can throw T-shirts all the way up into the upper deck.
Saving the AVP money on the T-shirt cannon.
That's right.
We got the Sherman cannon.
He is the T-shirt cannon.
I've seen him throw a few balls up and over the stadium.
Right. Sometimes that power is unbridled.
Sara Hughes, 3-point lead, looking for their first championship. Here's Brooke Sweat, no block. And Brooke Sweat makes him pay as the sun creeps further onto the court, creeping around one of the buildings on the Chicago skyline here. That one's deep and in the corner. Claes with a big approach, and she delivers it down the line.
Precision was the only thing that was going to get the job done there as Summer was retreating, and precision is what Kelly Claes showed.
You see Summer Ross open up to the court there. Is that something that, I mean, you're a coach. Is that something you guys practice? You used to coach against Summer, or you used to coach Summer, but usually when you're dropping, is that kind of what you practice? Is opening up to the court or being ready for that line shot?
It depends a little bit on the scouting report, I would think. Against Kelly Claes, knowing that she likes the crossbody, I would think you would want to protect that line a little bit, have Brooke maybe cover some middle for you. Nice touch there from Summer.
Comes down to preparation. Of course, the coach, it's all about preparation. That's where you do your work. And that one goes just out. Nice play there, though, by Summer to cover herself. Good opportunity for Brooke. She can't convert. They're going to need to start coming up with those plays here soon if they're going to have a chance to come back and send this one to 3. Here's Ross. Another read and put away by the left hand. That is a huge play right there.
Yep.
To take a commanding lead. Nice
Talked
shot
about
by
Phil
Summer.
digging hard-driven balls with a left-handed pokey in the men's final. Seeing Kelly Claes feasting on a ball there with her left hand in transition. I mean, it's almost unfair sometimes when these players have so many skills.
Summer Ross putting that one away. Makes me want to go practice right now.
Yeah? Gonna jump out there, kick off the offseason?
I've been dying to practice for about a year now.
They don't want it. Let's go.
Here we go, 15-12. Claes and Hughes in the lead. There's a little outside-in approach from Claes, coming in hot. And Brooke Sweat digging and delivering, showing why she's the 3-time Defender of the Year and an Olympian.
A nice example of the kind of the intel that you shared with us about how they like to keep the ball low, right? Brooke, I mean, not purposely digging that ball so low, but Summer purposely keeping that set low and giving Brooke a good chance to transition.
There's another one. Opportunity here. And it goes up and over the block. Big play.
Yeah, Brooke's touched a couple of those cut shots, but I like that Kelly's mixing it up just to keep Brooke honest because she wants to go to that high line. That's her best shot. That's her most consistent shot, I think. But she's savvy enough to know that she can't do that exclusively. Somebody as talented as Brooke is going to run those down.
High line, and Sara Hughes is all over it. And there's the rare error there from Sara Hughes. And we're within 2. These ladies have been super solid on the side of Claes and Hughes so far. There's a little error. Will it cost them? Nope, they get it right back.
Good
Big
communication
play right
there, right? You hear clearly Sara yelling right.
Right.
And Kelly doing a nice job listening and finding the open court.
14-17, looking to open it up to a 4-point lead. This would be huge. Either way, and Ross and Sweat come up with it. Stone cold Summer Ross. Just a good swing.
Good swing. Sara almost came up with it, but ultimately too powerful.
Up the middle, Clay is going back. Summer Ross dropping, digging, and no one up. She delivers. Oh my goodness.
What a dig.
1-point game, and off a play like that, Rich. Look at this. That's so hard to do. It's like, think about trying to catch a ball that's coming over your head like a wide receiver, and then you have one quick contact. You don't get to catch it. You have to contact it and place it perfectly in the corner. So hard to do. So impressive by Summer Ross, but the youngsters staying calm, delivering a side out, which is the key to their match here.
calm as you like right there. Nice cut shot from Kelly Claes.
Push set, a little push set. Nice feet to the ball by Brooke Sweat.
And for the last time,
That one goes in.
2017, it is 17-18.
We are creeping closer and closer to Claes and Hughes potentially having this match point as Ross and Sweat fight desperately to fight it off. Can they get to 19? Yes, they can.
Just catches the
Perfect shot on the buckle.
With 2 to go.
Wow. 2-point lead with 2 points to go to break yet another record here on the AVP Tour and become the youngest team to ever win out here. Here's Brooke Sweat, the Olympian from Rio de Janeiro, delivering beautiful shot, high line. Perfect location. Brooke Sweat serving out of the middle, going deep middle. Claes is gonna take it. Tight at the net and the lefty again.
Unbelievable.
It's so effective, and you can see Summer Ross was in good position there, but when you switch to the other hand, all of a sudden the block's out of position.
Do we stand, Tri Boy?
I think we're
Championship
standing.
point?
This could be the last point of the season. Looking to make history. Claes and Hughes. Can they do it? There's their opportunity with the dig. Another dig from Hughes, and a chance. She puts it away.
My goodness.
Sara Hughes
What a play to
delivering.
close it.
And they are the youngest team to ever win in AVP. And this is their first at the AVP Championships. And their reaction says it all. Wow, unbelievable. What a tournament, what a season. AVP did not disappoint this year.
No, we couldn't have had a more appropriate play to close the action too on 2017, particularly for Sara and Kelly, just making plays like that all weekend long.
Are they old enough to drink that champagne?
They are, just barely, and they get to share it with their coach from USC, Dane Bland, who's going to do the honors and interview them for television, which is quite a treat.
Yeah, really. Dane Bland interviewing them, also was the assistant coach at USC along with Anna Collier. Wow, unbelievable. These girls got to be so stoked. One of the biggest wins of their career so far. They've had a few coming up the rankings through the youth and the junior national team. And let's also give it up for the coach, Jose Loyola.
Absolutely.
Sticking with his girls all week. Such a great player in his own respects, and one of the greatest players himself, and coming down and sharing his knowledge with the girls, and it worked. What a tournament. AVP Gold Series and the AVP Championships here in Chicago is over. Johnny Hayden, there you see some fans jumping on.
That guy's here.
John Hyde and Ryan Doherty, Sara Hughes, Kelly Claes, they are the champions, and they get to ride this victory all the way through the offseason. It's been an amazing year, and there you see the AVP flag flying high and proud. What a year.
Try.
So fun.
Thanks for letting me be in the booth with you. It's been fun. I hope to never see you up here again because I hope to see you back out on the sands and healthy and entertaining us in the way you prefer. But it's been an honor to share some time with you on the live stream, and I appreciate you letting me do it.
I
Excellent
appreciate
job
you,
all season.
Appreciate you joining me, Rich. Thank you for those kind words. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and try to retire from this right now. After my career, I'd love to come back, but if possible, I'd love to let you do this a lot more next season. And maybe I can be in the position of these young ladies. So happy, pure joy from those two. Hugs all around for Mark Sherman, our AVP MC. Let's hear what he has to say.
Not only the first victory, you guys went undefeated. Undefeated.